Hey everyone, we're back, and this time we're headed into the Bugya Habitat. And this guide will help you complete the discoveries and find the Smiley Flowers in this stage. Yep, this one definitely bugged us, and it'll bug you too, so let's get started. And the first thing that we will do is eat a Bugya and see what they taste like. These guys have a thick watermelon shell, so you need to remove the shell before you can eat one. And there's not much to them, it's just like snacking on a seed. Okay, now let's complete 2 discoveries at once by taking one of these Bugyas and spitting them into a tin can. Yep, and by doing this, we can demonstrate the main ability of the Bugyas, which is they have the ability to take over items that they come in contact with, like the tin can here. And throughout the stage, we will be merging them with all kinds of things like watermelons, hot peppers, and even musical notes. Okay, next on our list is another 2 discoveries that we can complete at once. We're going to find another one of these Bugyas that has the watermelon shell and remove its armor. And what we'll do is shoot a bunch of watermelon seeds at its watermelon shell to knock it down to the ground, and then do a ground pound on top of it to remove its armor. And once it's vulnerable, shoot it again. Yep, and these Bugyas have the most fitting name because they do bug the heck out of you while you're trying to get things done in this stage. Okay, for the next discovery, we're going to do another merge with a Bugya, and this time we're going to merge it into a giant nut. And to find the nut, we just need to climb up and head to the left. We'll find it inside of a tree. And up here, all that we need to do is take out either one of these Bugyas, swallow it with Yoshi, and then shoot it at the nut to merge it. Yep, and there we go. We've created a giant nutty Bugya that spits out coins. Interesting. Over to the left here, we will find a couple of crazy daisies trying to yank a turnip out of the ground, but as we know from the thud stage, I believe it was, it takes 3 crazy daisies to pull a giant turnip out of the ground. And there is another crazy daisy right here, this purple guy. Yep, we can bring him over and he will help the 2 yellow ones pull the turnip out of the ground. And of course, once we get the turnip, this will help us complete several discoveries in this stage. Unfortunately, we did not complete them at this point, so even though we showed you how to get the turnip, we will be using it later. What we are going to do next is take out a big Bugya. Yep, so once you start approaching it, it will start running away from Yoshi, or flying away, I guess. And we just need to keep chasing it until it reaches a giant watermelon. And just like with any other Bugya, we gotta first take care of its shell, so we gotta take care of the giant watermelon shell here and get it off of this Bugya, and then we can defeat it. And there we go, we've taken out the big Bugya, and this is also the big discovery in this stage. So once you complete this, you are done the stage technically, and you can move on. But nope, we're not going to do that. We have more discoveries left to complete, so let's keep going. Next one is super easy. We just need to feed an apple to a Bugya. And one other quirky thing about these guys, if you swallow one and then shoot it at a wall, it will create a sprout that can grow more and more and more Bugyas. Just what we want. Okay, we did reset the stage, so we're headed back to the big Bugya again. Yep, it's back, and this time we're not going to try to kill it, we're going to try to eat it. So once again, we'll just keep chasing it until it gets back to that giant watermelon, and then this time, yep, we'll just try and eat it and see what happens. and it's too big to eat. Although, honestly, in many Yoshi games, we have seen Yoshi eat things way bigger than that. Yep, so pretty surprised that he can't eat one of the big ones. Okay, but speaking of things that Yoshi can eat, well, he can eat the apple juice that's spit out from the Bugya that we fed the apple to earlier. So let's go do that next. Yep, just get in range of the apple Bugya and then drink its juice. Okay, so we fed one of these Bugyas something sweet. Now let's feed it something hot. And yep, you guessed it, we're going to feed it a hot pepper. And this is a strange recurring theme in the game. Whenever we find a new creature, we want to find out what happens when it eats a hot pepper. And not much of a surprise here at all. Once you feed a hot pepper to a Bugya, it starts spitting fire. For the next discovery, we're going to find out what happens when we combine a Bugya with a hard seed. There is a flower over here on the left side of the stage that looks like a pink rose that has a seed inside of it. So that's what we're going to use to complete this discovery. So first, we'll grab a Bugya that we can bring over to it. And here's the hard seed flower that we were just talking about. Let's combine it with a Bugya. And apparently we have created a more menacing Bugya with stronger armor. Not sure why we did that, but that was the end result. Okay, why don't we go grab a Smiley Flower in this stage. The second flower in the stage can be found underwater over here on the right. And you can see a bunch of fish swimming back and forth. We want to hit the blue one with a watermelon seed to get the Smiley Flower. Okay, so up to this point, we have fed these Bugyas a whole bunch of things, from hot peppers to watermelons to hard seeds. Now we're going to feed a musical note to one of them. And this one is a little tough to reach, so what you want to do first is create a little watermelon step on this cliff edge here. And then we'll head back up to the top, and then we'll drop down and try to land on that watermelon shelf that we just created. And from here we can jump up and reach the area that contains another Bugya and a couple of musical notes. Just get this one out of its watermelon shell and then combine it with a note. And there we go, we have now created a musical Bugya. And we can use this guy to get the Smiley Flower that's right here. Yep, if you just stand by the wilted Smiley Flower and let the Bugya shoot notes at it, it will bloom and you can grab it. Okay, another discovery here that's super easy to complete. You can do this at any time, really. Just grab the Crazy Daisy and throw it at one of the Bugyas that has the watermelon armor on it to knock the armor off of it. Okay, next up is one of the more difficult discoveries to complete in this stage. We need to catch a hard seed after we combine a Bugya with one of the hard seed flowers. And here's how it's done. You want to do this on the platform here over on the left. Try and combine the seed with the Bugya so that it falls down onto this platform and then stand to the far right of the platform, and when the seed shoots out, just catch it with Yoshi's tongue. Yep, and that is the easiest way that we could think of how to do this, and it may take you a couple of tries, but don't give up. Okay, now it's time to use that turnip that we showed you how to get earlier in the guide, so let's go get it again and we'll show you what to do with it. Here you definitely want to take out these Bugyas first because they will shoot at the crazy daisies and kill them as they're trying to get the turnip free. So just take both of them out first and then go get the turnip. Okay, now that we have the turnip successfully freed from the ground with the help of our crazy daisy friends, we want to go feed this turnip to one of the Bugyas. And now this Bugya has become a friendly Bugya that can attract other Bugyas to it. So just run around, it will follow you, and you can collect up a bunch of friendly Bugyas. Once you've made a lot of Bugya friends, you can make even more. Just head back to the left, there's a whole bunch of them over there, and then you can scoop those guys up too and complete the other discovery. And now with this whole mess of friendly Bugyas following us around, let's go make the big Bugya our friend too. Okay, for this next discovery, we're going to do another little experiment here. We're going to find out what happens when we eat a hot pepper and then eat a watermelon and shoot the seeds out. And look at that, that gives Yoshi the ability to shoot flaming hot watermelon seeds. Okay, time for another cool attack that Yoshi can do in this stage, and it requires us to go get one of those seed flowers again. And for this one, we're going to use the seed that's in the flower as a weapon to take out a whole bunch of Bugyas at one time. And the best place to do this, in fact, I think it's the only place that you can do this, is back to the left here, where a whole bunch of Bugyas will appear in a straight line. Just wait for these guys to form a straight line and then shoot the seed out to take all of them out at once. And now for another tricky discovery in this stage, which requires us to take out the big Bugya before it armors up with that giant watermelon. So as you remember, the big Bugya runs away from us as we get close to it, but there is a spot where we can shoot at it where it will not run away. It's hovering over here to the left of this tree. When you start to approach it, it will start flying to the right. But it really doesn't fly that far, so if you start making your way back to the right slowly until you can see it onto the screen, you can actually start shooting at it from here and complete the discovery. But first, deal with these two Bugyas and get them out of the way, and then you can take care of the big one. Yep, there it is. Don't get too close, just start shooting it. One other discovery that you can complete in this stage requires that you destroy all of the Bugyas in the stage and the sprouts too. And they're easy to find. Just go throughout the entire stage and make sure you destroy all of them. And we're almost done. We just need to find the last Smiley Flower, so let's go do that now. And to get the last Smiley Flower, we will find it inside of that giant nut that's up by the tree, and we need a seed from the seed flower to break the nut open. Yep, just break the nut open by shooting the seed at it, and the Smiley Flower will appear, and once you grab it, you are done. So there we go, we have completed everything available to do in the Bugya Habitat. And that brings us to the end of this guide. We hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please toss a like at the video. We'd really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you at the next stage.